Okay, so now that you've done your first 4, now we're gonna do the second 4. But before you start, you have to understand, like, we have to trace the reverse side. So if this is the original way, right, where I could read piece, I have to make sure that I flip it so that piece is now upside down and backwards. And what should happen is that all of these pieces, the E, the P, the A, should be matching up with its triangle 1 and triangle 3, right, in the right spots. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the graphite on the regular side, how I normally would read the word. Whatever word that is. So then I have to lay this in here so the objects match as best as possible. Now I'm going to have to do a little bit of fudging when I trace with Sharpie, but for now, start with your method. Again, I like to do everything on the outside first. And then once I've done everything on the outside, then I start coming to the inside. I have no idea if I trace that, so it's not going to hurt to trace it again. Good. And I have to figure out how this piece fits. So again, maneuver it so that these pieces line up as best they're going to, and then trace this. So it just requires a little bit of thought so that we can create that symmetrical design. Move this around. It's going to fit in like so. Place it in and start the process again. And as you're drawing this, you're going to become pretty good at your shapes here that you have to trace, because you're tracing them multiple times. And then finally the last place. So making sure it lines up. Okay, now I may have to get a little creative. I want to show you this. So like I'm going to come into this area here. So I need to make sure that when I'm tracing, these lines connect. That P to P connects. This diamond connects. This triangle connects. So I want to come in here and I'm going to start those shapes and connect those two pieces. And then I'm going to start coming in here and playing around with everything else and really start to see what is this mandala shape going to really look like. So again, I want to make sure that connects there, that this connects there, that these two connect. And this is where it gets tricky. So those were a little off, so I needed to adjust that. There should be a line there, so I'm going to add that. And so now it starts to take on its actual mandala look.